Every now and again, I go to the movies and I'm completely blown away by a story being told, a performance given, or incredible direction by an iconic director. This is one of those experiences. Late last year, there was buzz about Ryan Coogler's next project. We heard he was going into horror, which is a departure from his other directorial efforts. Michael B. Jordan was attached to star, and we already knew they were about to cook up something good. The first trailer dropped, and the rumors set the internet ablaze about what the movie was actually about. The second trailer cleared most of that up. We knew we were getting a Jim Crow Southern vampire movie. What?
Let me in, man! There's some weird shit going on out here!
You keep dancing with the devil. One day he's gonna follow you home.
I'm not a fan of the struggle movies at all, but I put my trust in Ryan Coogler and I wasn't let down. So let's break down the plot of his latest film, Sinners. Michael B. Jordan plays the dual role of the Smokestack twins. Stack is the live wire, the volatile one. Smoke is the business-minded, hyper-focused twin who has always been his brother's keeper. They make their way back to Jim Crow, Mississippi after some time away in Chicago working for some gangsters up there, and they buy an old sawmill turned into a juke joint. Well, opening night gets interrupted by some vampires, and all hell breaks loose literally. So where do I begin with the highlights? Ryan Coogler has solidified himself in my eyes as one of the greatest directors of not only this time, but of all time. You can debate all you want with who your favorite director is, and that's fine. But even Wakanda Forever was well directed, even if it wasn't the most well received. His vision for this movie was broad. He did so much on the screen in such a little time, blending multiple genres and visual styles in this film. Never once did it feel disjointed or aimless. Music and culture is the heart of this movie and plays a huge part in the plot and why things are happening the way they are. There's one particular scene in this movie in which the twins' cousin Sammy plays the blues in this juke joint, and we get transported into a world that I can't do justice to in words. It is a movie-defining scene that needs to be experienced, and if you don't feel something during this scene, you're pretty much a soulless vampire. Speaking of Sammy, that leads me into my second highlight, which is the cast. Top to bottom, every human in this movie gave a hell of a performance. Every single one of them. Sammy was played by the newcomer Miles Canton, and this was his very first film. And if this movie is any indication of his range and talent, this young man has an incredible future ahead of him. He was incredible, his voice was simply amazing. Michael B. Jordan was Michael B. Jordan. He played dual roles and killed both of them. That guy is a mega star. He just accentuates what the young kids call aura. I thought his accent would turn me off from the character immediately, but they actually drew me deeper into where we truly were in America and in American history.
What y'all doing? Just step aside and let me on in now.
Why you need him to do that? You big and strong enough to push past us?
Well, that wouldn't be too polite now, would it, Miss Annie? I don't know why I'm talking to you anyway. Smoke.
Don't talk to him. You talking to me right now. Why you can't just walk your big ass up in here without an invite, huh? Go ahead. Admit to it.
Admit to what?
That you dead.
Wunmi Mosaku, who most MCU fans know as Hunter B-15 from the Loki series, played Annie, who had a past with smoke and practiced hoodoo, and really was the strength and wisdom in this movie. She was incredible, along with Haley Steinfeld, who, my God, showed me a side of her that I didn't know existed, and I want to see more.
We gonna kill every last one of you.
And Jack O'Connell played Remick, the lead vampire, and he was the opposite of a one-note villain. There was so much depth in his character that came out in the moments he had on screen. And what I really enjoyed was that Ryan Coogler didn't just make him a racist white vampire. That would have really turned me off. But his character believed he was in the right even though he was a blood-sucking vampire. And it worked because of his performance. And then there was Delroy Lindo as Delta Slim, an old drunk blues player. This man, Delroy Lindo that is, not Delta Slim, this man is one of the greatest actors of any generation. He just goes out and becomes whoever he's playing, yet he gets no love from the Academy. Seriously, him not being nominated after The Five Bloods never sat right with me, and that's one of the reasons why I really dislike the Oscars and everything they stand for, because he was fantastic in that movie, and he is for sure fantastic in this movie. This movie was thematically heavy, but not that Tyler Perry beat you over the head with the themes I want you to see heavy. Ryan put it all in the shots and the atmosphere of the movie. The vampires and what they represented was an intriguing piece to an already layered story. The movie midway through felt like what Dusk Till Dawn wanted to be, with a lot more heart and a lot more soul. I loved every second of this movie from the beginning to the very end. So I've gushed over this movie enough. There has to be some lowlights to this movie, so let's talk about the lowlights. The biggest lowlight of this movie is that the movie simply had to end. I could nitpick the vampire and the vampire lore, but that would be a waste of my breath. The movie was absolutely perfect to me. It hit every beat of what a blockbuster movie should be, that happens to sit in the horror category because there's a little bit of blood, or there's quite a bit of blood that's spilled throughout the movie's runtime. So here comes the age-old question. Who is this movie made for? It's made for fans of film. If you love watching great direction and incredible cinematography with a sharp script with incredible actors, then this movie is for you. If you love vampires and vampire movies with quite a bit of gore, then this one's for you as well. If you love being black, this movie for sure is for you. If you love the culture, this movie is definitely for you. Now, I've seen quite a bit of people on the internet saying they're not fans of horror because it truly scares them, and I completely understand that. This movie is rated R, and while growing up, black families always showed up and showed out for black cinema, but I don't think this movie is exactly for the younger audience. And if you're afraid of horror, it might be a little too intense for you. It is a bit graphic with the violence, but not completely over the top, so just be warned. But I couldn't recommend this movie more, because it's truly an amazing cinematic experience that black directors don't often get a chance to make. This was a passion project for Ryan Coogler, and I felt that coming out on the screen. As the young kids say, this was cinema. Sinners, or grilled cheese as Ryan Coogler called it. Have you seen it? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you get confused on which twin was who quite a bit during the movie? If so, let me know in the comments down below. And if you haven't seen it, let me know in the comments what you're waiting for. And of course, while you're down there, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the Have You Seen That With T YouTube channel and drop a like on the video. It goes a long way to not only feed my ego, but let me know my words matter enough for you to click a button. Or not. But thanks so much for watching, and keep enjoying the movies, and I'll catch you later.